have the baby Range Rover, or the Range Rover Evoque as it should be properly called. This one is, it has a little body kit, as you might have noticed by these chrome bits here in the front, or some in the back as well. It also has a Meridian stereo, and it's a full 4x4. So it's not the kind of bog-o standard one, but it is not far off that. It's about 51,000 for what you see right here now, but the range starts about 41,000. And really, we've been listening to things about the Range Rover Evoque for years now. We've seen the concept drawings, we've seen the big release a couple of years ago, we've seen the press releases, we've seen all the pictures, we've seen all the stuff that goes with it, and now it's here in the flesh. And I wonder if people aren't a bit fed up hearing about it, to be honest with you. I love the interior. Choice of materials is very good. I love this stuff on the dashboard. It's really nice. Really nice stuff up there. Now, one thing I did notice about the Evoque is that the further down you go on things, kind of the cheaper the material gets. So the low down and the door down here is just plastic. Just a plastic bin, but up high here it's quite nice to touch. Now that of course is down to price, because this starts in the very low 40s when it comes to this car, and so it's built to a price in places. I won't say it's built to a price everywhere, but to a price in places. One remarkable thing I will say is that it's incredibly easy to drive and park. It's not. It looks big from the outside. It's quite deceptive. It looks quite big and brutish from the outside, but from inside here, it's very easy to park. Of course, there is parking sensors all around. There's plenty of go in that engine as well. Range Rover said this is the most economical Range Rover ever made. That's not surprising, to be honest with you, because like Range Rover Evoque requires a petrol station every few meters, but this one is very economical. So Range Rover have never had a kind of a small car that you could point a finger at and say, yes, that is a small Range Rover. They've never really had that. They've only ever had the kind of Freelander, which is a Land Rover, the Discovery Land Rover, the Range Rover Sport, and the Range Rover Vogue, which is the other one, the higher up one again. There's been other versions of cars, but basically that's their range when it comes to cars like this. So this is their first, Range Rover's first foray into a smaller kind of soft roader, off-roader sort of thing. The thing is that it's done right. It's not a pretend crossover or a pretend 4x4. It's actually a bloody capable 4x4. And no longer do you have to you don't have two handles in here where it's all very complicated to pull over and push a thing into four-wheel drive to make it do four-wheel drive. It's just a touch of a button these days. I mean, I'm doing 55 kilometers an hour now. Bang. There we are. We are now in 4x4. Grass, gravel, snow program selected has come up on the screen in front of me. And click, and I'm going back to special programs off, which just puts me back into normal kind of driving car mode. And it's just a touch of a button. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything. Now you do hear stuff when you go over into the rutted things. You hear there's noises of things being shunted around the place, and it changes the torque settings, and it changes some other settings on the car as well to make it that it has side slip. It's a proper 4x4 off-road vehicle. It is, in all respects, but it's a proper one that my mother could drive. It's so simple, so easy. It's a brilliant motorway cruiser. It's brilliantly comfortable as well. It really is. 6-speed box and the leather seats and all make it very easy to sit on a motorway. I have full cruise control as well, and I have a lot of electronic gizmos around the edges to help me do what I want to do. Also, this is a full touch screen, and you have a number of inputs, so you can make it play from iPod, you can make it play from your phone through Bluetooth, you can make it play from just a USB key on its own, and you can also plug your phone in as a USB key if you want to do that too, if you don't have the full Bluetooth system on it. And if you haven't, you probably got the wrong phone. This has Meridian stereo put into it. Now Meridian is a strange name, but it's the upper brand of stereos to put in the car. It's a bit like buying an Olufsen or something, it's one of those kind of upper brand names, which means I have 1, 2, 3 speakers in this door, 3 speakers in that door, 3 speakers in the door behind me, 3 speakers in the door behind on the opposite side of that. There's a subwoofer in here somewhere too. I don't know where that is though. I don't care either. The stereo is very good. The radio is very simple to use. You just touch the screen, it goes beep, and it shows you all the radio channels. You just press one of them and bang, and there's something called Xmas FM on my stereo. Christmas FM? I think it's over. I think your time has come. And you can also go into My Music and decide if you want to take it from iPod or from iPhone or from USB key or directly from your phone through Bluetooth. There's plenty of power in the engine too, I have to say. There's plenty of horsepower, although first gears run out very quickly. It's quite loud and noisy, and you do get a shift indicator on the dashboard to tell you when to change gears. Changing gears is a joy, by the way, just bang into the next gear. It's beautiful, really, really nice. And one feature I'll say to you that is worth a mention, and I know this is kind of anally retentive, is the air conditioning. Normally, climate control or air conditioning, climate control type thing, tends to get hot, cold. You get very hot, then you get very cold, and then you get very hot, and it just keeps it up for ages. And almost all cars do it. But in this, I get like a summer breeze in my face. It's beautiful. It's just perfect. I like it. My one problem with it is it ticks all of the luxury boxes. So it ticks, it's got all the luxury items you want: a dual zone climate control, electric seats, and electric leather bits, and nice materials using a dash. It ticks all those boxes brilliantly. But it just kind of leaves me cold. I don't know how I'd explain that one to you. I don't ache to go out and drive it. It sits outside the door of my house, and I don't really think about it. It gets a lot of attention. It's, a lot of people come up to me in the street and say, wow, that's a really cool looking car, and it's really brilliant, and you get kids running up to you to take pictures of it because it looks like a concept car.